But what has raised Daniel to so great estimation in the eyes of the Iranian and of others, it was his incredible predictions. One of these is found in his interpretation of the dream of Nebuchadnezzar, the greatest king in the history of the Babylonian Empire. Video 1. Daniel 2 and Introduction. Daniel was one of the greatest of the prophets. A leader in the royal courts of Babylon, later he famously served under Persia, Iran. The site where his tomb is suspected to reside has been a place of veneration by Persians for 1,000 years. But what has raised Daniel to so great estimation in the eyes of the Iranian and of others, it was his incredible predictions. One of these is found in his interpretation of the dream of Nebuchadnezzar, the greatest king in the history of the Babylonian Empire. The story of this prophecy is still around today, found in the book that Daniel the prophet authored. In the story, we find the king calling wise men from his whole realm to aid him in remembering a forgotten dream. Now in the second year of Nebuchadnezzar's reign, Nebuchadnezzar had dreams, and his spirit was so troubled that his sleep left him. Then the king gave the command to call the magicians, the astrologers, the sorcerers, and the Chaldeans to tell the king his dreams. So they came and stood before the king. And the king said to them, I have had a dream, and my spirit is anxious to know the dream. Then the Chaldeans spoke to the king in Aramaic, O king, live forever. Tell your servants the dream, and we will give the interpretation. Daniel 2:1-4. Today a somewhat similar drama is occurring in many countries. The leaders of society here are troubled. They do not know what to do about the troubles they are facing, and like the ancient king, they are looking for scholars and religious leaders for answers. In this short video and other videos to follow, we will look at the amazing prophecies of Daniel and of other amazing prophets. We will see how they offered better help than could the wise men of Babylon. Of course those wise men could not tell the king his dream. And the king was furious with the royal people who were trying to trick him. This led him to order the execution of his wise men. If you do not make known the dream to me, there is only one decree for you. For you have agreed to speak lying and corrupt words before me till the time has changed. Therefore tell me the dream, and I shall know that you can give me its interpretation. The Chaldeans answered the king and said, There is not a man on earth who can tell the king's matter, therefore no king, lord, or ruler has ever asked such things of any magician, astrologer, or Chaldean. It is a difficult thing that the king requests, and there is no other who can tell it to the king except the gods, whose dwelling is not with flesh. For this reason the king was angry and very furious, and gave a command to destroy all the wise men of Babylon. Daniel 2:9-12. Now when Daniel learned about the death decree, he asked for a day to pray to God for help in answering the king. And when he was brought to the throne room, he clarified that he had no more power to help the king than did the lying wise men. But, unlike them, he knew how to pray to the God Almighty. The information that God gave Daniel not only helped the king understand the future, but it has done the same for millions of persons today. Especially for the people who had forgotten this part of the history, the things Daniel revealed are particularly interesting. Daniel answered in the presence of the king and said, "The secret which the king has demanded, the wise men, the astrologers, the magicians, and the soothsayers cannot declare to the king. But there is a God in heaven who reveals secrets, and he has made known to King Nebuchadnezzar what will be in the latter days. Your dream, and the visions of your head upon your bed, were these. As for you, O king, thoughts came to your mind while on your bed, about what would come to pass after this, and he who reveals secrets has made known to you what will be." Daniel 2:27-29. What God has shown to the prophet Daniel about the future. We will look at that in the next video. Meanwhile, do what the prophet Daniel did, ask God to help you understand the secrets and dreams found in the writings of the prophets.